No shadowing, no placements, no internships, no problem. Watch this before you apply to medical school. Hi everyone, I'm Manpreet. I'm a presenter here at the Aspiring Medics and I'm a medical student at the University of Birmingham. Today we're going to talk about what to do if you haven't been able to secure a work experience placement yet. The first point I want to emphasize is don't worry, you aren't alone. Even after COVID-19, it's been very difficult for students to find placements at these hospital trusts, especially if you don't have family connections into healthcare or if your schools don't actually support you in finding. Hospitals are still very overwhelmed and many of them have very long waiting lists when it comes to giving students internships. And a lot of these NHS trusts, they don't actually offer any internships to students under the age of 18 too. If you are struggling with finding any placements at hospitals, don't worry, you aren't the only one. Medical schools know this, so it's not the end of the world if you haven't been able to find a hospital placement. The second point I really want to highlight is that it's the transferable skills that count. You don't need to have shadowed a doctor to know what skills are important when you need to be a doctor. So if you've ever worked in a sports team, that shows me that you have great teamwork, great communication. If you've ever worked in retail, that shows me that you've got great people skills and you do really well when it comes to managing your time. And even if things like you've had to take care of a very sick or elderly family member, that shows me you have great emotional resilience, you have compassion, and that you have boundaries as well. Another point I want to make is that it's your reflective thinking that counts. It's not about name dropping the top consultant that you shadow or the fact that you may have worked with different doctors at 3 different hospitals. It's about what you took away from these experiences. Do you see good communication and great empathy? Did you see any ethical dilemmas, any moments of vulnerability? Talk about them. Talk about how it challenged you and how it shaped your thinking. And finally, if you haven't been able to ever work in retail or you've never really worked in a team, then there are a lot of online resources that you can use. So there are platforms like the Brighton and Sussex Medical School Virtual Work Experience, which is a great structured program that goes through patient cases, or Observe GP, which gives you insight into how general practice consultations work, or even Future Learn has NHS courses on medical ethics, on patient care. So use these and reference them in your interviews and your personal statement as well. So overall, you can definitely get into medical school without having had a work experience placement at a hospital or in a pharmacy. You can definitely get into medicine by reflecting on any experiences that you've had which showcase that you'll be a good doctor. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've learned something. Please do like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this in the future.